Well, we've we've been going through tremendous time. We've been this generation is been going through a lot. I'm not saying that our parent time were much better than our times. They have their realities. They had their challenges. They had their struggles, and we in this generation we do have our own struggles too. But in everything that we do, you always gotta bear in mind that financial aspect is one of the most important aspects in our lives nowadays. Why are people struggling every day? Why are people getting out of their house at 5 o'clock, 5 a.m., or spending the whole night outside? Because they want a better financial life. They want a better future, not only for themselves but also for their families. They want a better life, for their wives. I don't think that anybody will be happy to stay home with their kids each and every single night and to see, their wife going, to work, coming back in the morning so tired that she spends the rest of the day in bed. No one wanna see that scene. I don't think that nobody want it. But then we gotta strive, we gotta struggle. I mean, nothing is easy in this life. So we gotta do what we gotta do, as long as it's positive, as long as it's good, to be healthy one day, to be wealthy, someday, to be successful one day. I mean, there's nothing wrong with having a lot of money. I mean, that's what everybody wants. I'm sure that if you would ask the people, would you like to be rich or poor? I'm sure that out of 100 people that there will be 99% will say, I want to be a rich person. And everybody does understand it because that's almost the goal for everybody. We want to have a beautiful house, don't we? We want to drive beautiful cars, don't we? We don't want to get outside of our home, at 6 a.m. to go work and come back home and not being able to spend days with our families and all that stuff or weekends. That's not what we want. So we want to strive, we want to struggle, we want to fight. We want to do everything that we can do to become a successful person, to have a better life. And I'm one of those person who always said to myself that I'm coming from a pretty much poor background, but I refuse to remain in that environment, in that poverty. No, I was not born to be a poor person. I was born to be a successful person. I was born to struggle. It does not matter how long it takes or how long it will take. I was born to struggle. And that struggle will stop the day I die. And I teach to my kids each and every day that you gotta be a strong person because life is not easy. But at the same time, I'm not killing myself, for myself. No, I'm killing myself for my kids. I'm killing myself for my wife because the future is not me anymore. Because I'm going I'm going down. The future is for my kids. The future is for my wife. The future is for my future generations. So I got no option but to work hard to keep myself to look for that diamond, to look for that better life, for them. But also when I retire, when I'm, old, so I don't have to bother anybody, because of some financial aspect, all that stuff. I can simply take care of myself because I have bank account full of money. You know what I'm talking about? So it's all about working. So let's put our mind together. Let's work hard, for a better future. Also for our kids, for our wife, but also for ourselves. Just imagine that you are old and then you have bank account full. So just the thought, that you having a lot of money can just prevent you from a lot of things. So let's just keep on working hard for a better future for our wives, a better future for our kids. a better future for our future generation. Let's be that person. Some days, like, future generation will say thank you to that man, for making us or for making things easier for us.